a retrospective of Ashlyn Harris and Ollie Krieger's relationship. The soccer players were married 9 years after they first started dating in 2010 and filed for divorce in September 2023. Ollie Krieger and Ashlyn Harris have known one another since 2010, when they were both members of the U.S. women's national team. The professional soccer players first got together in December 2019. The professional soccer players tied the marriage, over 10 years after they first crossed paths. When they decided to get married, Krieger told People, "It just feels like we're kind of coming together as one. We think we're in a really good and comfortable place right now, and especially at this age, we feel really confident in the foundation that we've laid." America won its fourth FIFA Women's World Cup after the USWNT, with the help of Krieger and Harris, won the competition. They have 2 World Cup victories between them. Together, they adopted 2 children during their relationship, a male named Ocean in 2022 and a daughter named Sloan in 2021. They made sure to put their children first despite their hectic business schedules, telling People that family comes first now after adopting Sloan. According to the Seminole County Clerk's website, Harris filed for divorce from Krieger in Florida in September 2023. People verified this information. This is a look back at the connection between Harris and Krieger. Both of them were members of the U.S. national team. Harris and Krieger, both American soccer players in the professional ranks, are currently defenders for Gotham FC. Harris was once a goalie. They each have 2 World Cup victories under their belts. 1 year apart, the ex-couple will announce their retirement from the sport. After a 13-year career, Harris put up her cleats in November 2022, and Krieger, who had spent nearly 16 years in the NWSL, declared in early 2023 that she will retire following this year's season. In 2010 they got together via soccer. In 2010, while Krieger was a member of the U.S. national team, Harris got to know him. They claimed to have clicked right away and were really close friends. In an interview with People, "On buses and airplanes, we would always sit next to one another, and we would just talk about our aspirations and what we wanted to accomplish when we grew up, since we were still children at the time," Harris exclusively told People in 2019. The remainder is essentially history. 9 years later, "We will be joining together in marriage this year," she announced at the time. After winning the 2019 World Cup, they tied the knot. In Clearwater Beach, Florida, in March 2019, Harris made Krieger a proposal. The duo got married in December of that year, following their involvement in the U.S. women's national soccer team's victory in the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup final. Harris pointed out the wedding's importance in terms of inclusivity. At the time, Harris stated to People, "This will be the first time in our relationship where all of our friends and family are going to come together to be one and to celebrate us on a completely different level. I believe that soccer has provided us with a great deal of support from our family and friends, and I believe that celebrating love, acceptance, and inclusion here is much more meaningful, especially considering how important these values are in today's world," she continued. They have a couple nickname. Harris and Krieger kept their affair under wraps before becoming public to avoid causing a distraction for the Orlando Pride squad and their teammates at the time. Fans, meantime, were quick to learn about their low-key romance and eventually dubbed the couple Crashlyn. Together, they have 2 children. Ocean is the son of Krieger and Sloan, Harris's joint child. In 2021, they adopted a girl, and a few months later, they were both traded to the soccer team Gotham FC. In August 2022, a year later, the couple adopted their son. Harris said to People in May 2021 that being a mother has been her favorite job to yet. "I feel like I've had a lot of job titles and cool job titles, professional athlete, world champion, but being a mom for sure surpasses it all," Harris stated. "This has been one of the most amazing and fulfilling experiences of my life, and to be honest, doing it with Ollie has been the coolest experience of my life," she went on. "We're just really, really happy and we're just glowing." After being married for over 4 years, they filed for divorce. According to People, Harris filed for divorce from Krieger in Florida on September 19, 2023, using the Seminole County Clerk's website as confirmation. People's request for comment was not immediately answered by the attorneys for Harris and Krieger. The couple's divorce began months ago and they have been living apart since the summer, a source told People shortly after it was made public, although it's new information to the public.